Wintergrid powers activate. I'm the form of that creep under your bed who might show his head, whose eyes glow in the darkness of dread. The pasta keeper Randall, and here are my wonderful co-hosts. The shape of Matthew.
Greetings, adventurers. In this spine-chilling tale, I will be playing as Frank, the tough one.
The shape of Willis.
Hey everyone, this is Willis, and I will be playing the role of Wilbert, the awesome and incredible nerd that annoys the hell out of everybody. Do the Willis, yeah. Do the Wilbert, do the Wilbert, do the Wilbert.
The shape of Tony.
Hello everyone, I'll be the voice of Sean this evening.
And the shape of Yoon.
Hey everyone, I am Yoon. I am going to be the voice of Charlie the Weirdo. Let's get to it.
And welcome back, wonderful creatures and gals of the night. You're listening to an actual play where five butts get together and give you some, I almost said chills to spine, I guess some spines to chill? I don't know.
Spooky.
It's a tale, I guess. Spine-chilling spooks?
Some spines to chill.
Yes, thank you. Some spines to chill. Ooh, is it cold in here? Close that window. I don't know who I'm talking to. I'm here by myself. But yes, welcome back, campers. Last time, when we were here at Camp Shooting Star, you all got to meet Sean's parents, and you now understand why Sean doesn't invite you over to his house. After that, you guys got onto the bus, had another heart-palpitating excitement bus ride all the way to the summer camp, where you got to meet some kids who are all kind of asleep on the bus, which was kind of weird. You got to meet head counselor Alf Waldorf Tutors, his full legal birth name. You got to meet a variety of counselors such as Brendan, Tiffany, William, Curtis, and Jeanette. There was the nurse, Todd, and the activity specialist, and Antoinette. I'm calling her Antoinette. But you guys were mildly enjoying your first day at camp. Sean and Frank met up with a little blonde boy named Paul, who seemed to be sort of your inside guy. He was here before. He definitely knows that something's up with his camp. You all go out to the woods, run into a giant-looking tree. Sean, you have a spooky encounter where the tree grabs at you. Frank, you saw this and it didn't grab you. Charlie, you were getting to know some of your fellow campers, enjoying yourself. You see this blonde kid who were hanging out with Sean and Frank running out the woods screaming they're dead. You investigate and everything seems fine. Sean's a bit spooked. The counselors are acting weird. You all meet up with Paul to try to figure out how you're going to survive this deadly summer camp, where you see, I don't remember which counselor was being drowned. I'm going to say it's Brendan. As you see Brendan being held underwater by an invisible force. I want everyone to whip out your D100s and roll me a sanity check. Coming out strong. Didn't expect me to be like sanity right off the bat, did you?
Nah, I predicted you at least 3 sessions ago.
Damn.
I didn't expect it not one bit, but what I did not expect was to leave my pocket watch deck.
Let me get my D10s out.
Please and thank you.
Assuming the first 20 dice that I pull out aren't all like D6s and 8s and all that, not D10s. Okay, there's one, finally.
I opened up D&D Beyond because I don't feel like dealing with that.
No, that's fair.
And you said we have to roll under, right? Just making sure I heard that right.
Correct. Meat beats or good under.
You said for sanity.
What do I need to do to re-roll again? Or can I not re-roll sanity?
Technically, you can't re-roll sanity, but since this is a learning place of opportunity, you can. So, whenever you fail a roll or you want to try to do a roll again, you can push a roll. However, if you push a roll and you fail it a second time, something worse will happen. Or if you have luck points, you can spend luck in order to lower your number. And we're going to say, technically, at the start of every session, you would roll for luck to increase any luck you spent. You guys will just restart at full luck this episode.
Okay, so I'm back at 65. That's not that much. I rolled a 91.
Oh, that's bad, but not a critical fumble. If you roll 69. 69.
Nice.
If you roll 96 or higher, something very bad happens. Like right now, it would just be a failure if you wanted to fail. Otherwise, you can try pushing your luck.
I want to fail, but I want to push my luck and fail it again.
I'll say up to you. Failure's fine. It won't even be that bad. It's not even that bad.
I'll take your word for it. I'll stay with my 91.
Charlie, what you got?
I rolled a 16 out of 75.
You're feeling very sane. Frank, how about you?
A 38 out of 60.
Nice. Fortunately, Paul got a 63 out of 54. So Paul and Sean both fail this. Frank, Charlie, as you're seeing the scene unfold, you do a double take. It's like, what? He's drowning? No, he's really not. He's just floating in the water. It's weird that he's doing it in the middle of the night, but it's also like, oh, well, that's not that weird. John, you and Paul are seeing a completely different story. You're seeing this counselor being drowned. He's kicking, he's screaming, he's calling out for help. You look at Frank and Charlie and they just seem sort of weirded out but benign about it. You look over at Paul and Paul is biting his nails. He's sweating bullets. He might just pass the fuck out. You and Paul will both lose 2 sanity, as watching someone get drowned is quite traumatizing.
Being the person that almost drowned, that's terrifying.
That it is. God, I don't remember any of their voices. So I apologize now to everyone. I'm going to change everyone's voices. Paul speaks up. Oh my God, you guys. Did you see that?
Someone swimming? Yeah, Paul. People do that.
No, he's not swimming. He's drowning. Sean, Charlie, back me up. He's drowning. He's being drowned.
I also see him weirdly floating in the water for the time of day, but I don't see him being drowned.
I mean, I wouldn't call him the best swimmer, Paul, but I wouldn't go so far to say he's drowning, buddy.
I'm with you there, pal. I don't see him getting out of that one.
Oh God, it's happening again. He's going to curl up in a ball in the corner, put his head between his legs as he starts to rock himself.
It's happening again. What do you mean?
This happened last time. They were all just dying constantly, stuck in some sort of time loop rewind, like a video. You see, he just starts to hyperventilate, and he's definitely passing out.
Did I, pinch him to calm him down before he passes out, or?
Ooh, I like that. I need to quickly double check if there's a medicine. Roll me a first aid.
What dice do we use?
D100.
Oh, for everything.
For everything. Not for everything, but for a lot of this, it will be a D100.
First aid is 60, and I rolled a 38.
Nice. So you pinch him and he goes, ow! What do you do that for?
You're freaking out. It's not helpful.
Well, he just... You see he's at a loss for words at your very accurate statement. Fine. Sure, whatever.
If you have any hope of getting out of this the second time, we need you with a clear head.
I mean, I want to get out of this again, but I didn't even want to come back. My parents, they just refused to listen.
No, I know that one. They seem to get it in their heads that they always know everything that's best for us, don't they?
Exactly. I'm just like, Mom, Dad, this is like some crazy death camp. They almost killed me. They're like, Paul, you're being way too much. Stop with the pranks, young man. And then I just, he kicks the wall.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Sounds rough.
Frank just giving a look of not being able to relate at all to this parental talk.
Paul picks it up, is a bit too embarrassed to just ask about directly. He waves at the window. If we look now, he's probably gone. If we ask him about it, he's probably not going to even know what we're talking about.
ask him about it. What do you mean? If he's drowning, we're not going to be able to see him again, right?
Sean, as you ask him that and look back out at the lake, you see Brendan's not there anymore. You all see that he's just gone.
Well, given that he was, I guess, swimming, we can, I don't know, check around him and ask him about his unique swimming style that you consider to be drowning.
It's not like you'll understand, but sure, whatever. Anyway, have you guys figured out what you want to try to make your wish? He does very heavy air quotes once he says the word wish.
Can't say that I have.
You guys have to make your wishes. Find a wish that you can complete or be trapped here forever. But I said that calmly. Paul looks each of you in the eye as he is clearly about to panic.
I guess I have one.
He'll look at you, Frank. What's your wish?
They kind of secret and personal.
Once we go to the sharing circle, you're going to have to pretty much make your wish aloud.
Guess people will find out then.
Well, okay. Charlie, Sean, how about you guys?
I wish to learn more than I did yesterday.
Oh, smart.
Wanna learn how to tie a square knot?
Okay. Achievable dreams. I like it. My wish is going to be making 20 paper airplanes.
That's a wish.
Yep. Last year, I made 10 paper airplanes, and then I wasn't trapped here forever. So,
Cheating the system. I like it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Good on you.
Thank you. Charlie, do you need one of us to walk you back to your cabin? Since it's so freaky spooky?
I'm good at least.
Okay.
I'm not sure about these guys.
We're sharing the same cabin, so...
Yeah, the three of us might as well just walk her to hers. Never know what the hell could pop up out of these woods. I stay thinking about the tree.
You hear rustling off in the distance.
Yeah, let's get the hell. Let's get out of here.
You guys walk Charlie to her cabin. Charlie, sneak in. No problems. You guys sneak back. Everyone heads off to bed. And you have a pretty uneventful night after that little scare. Next day is beautiful, it's bright, it's sunshiny, and camp counselor Tutors calls everyone to the front of the vaguely horseshoe-shaped camp. Hey, campers! Good morning, everyone! I want to give a shooting star welcome to our newest camper, Wilbert! Wilbert, please describe yourself to the rest of the campers.
So, I'm like the smartest person in the world. No one knows more than me. I can tell you about lava, the sky, why it's blue, why the grass is green. Hi, everybody. I'm Wilbert.
Wonderful. Welcome to Camp Shooting Star. Give him a shooting star. Hello, everyone. You see a lot of the campers are just very confused at what he's talking about as he makes a fist, puts it over his head, drops, opens his palm, twirls his fingers, and slowly descends his hand. Shooting star!
Frank dozed off like 2 seconds after Wilbert started talking, so...
I think Charlie's just weirded out.
Well, Wilbert, you'll be assigned to cabin number, whatever the main characters are in. I don't remember what cabin number I gave you.
Just great. Give me 1 second. I gotta blow my nose.
Wonderful. I hope all you campers are ready, because later this afternoon, we're going to have the sharing circle, where we're going to share our wishes. And don't worry, if you don't have a wish yet, hopefully you'll be inspired to shoot for the stars. And he just stands there, staring.
Always like this, guys. The Catholic guy always like this.
Considering it's been our first day here, I'm going to say yes, but I'm not certain.
You see he's doing jazz hands and a little dance in the background.
My God, he thinks he's the girl from Superstar. All he has to do is pop his hands on his armpits, sniff, and go, Superstar.
Frank is still passed out.
The blonde kid Paul just sort of gives you the side eye. Yeah, Wilbert. Okay. Sean, Paul will look over at you and he'll pantomime something. I want you to roll me a... Give me a sec.
I don't know how to roll for that.
Well, it's easy. You take your D10 and your percentile dice. Roll me a notice stuff. This will be for you figuring out kind of what he's getting at.
Rolled another 91. 94.
Yep, nope.
I'm pushing that. I don't care.
Okay.
Please don't.
26?
Just a solid 6.
Oh, it's all at 6. Nice. What is your notice stuff number?
60.
60? When playing Call of Cthulhu, there are sort of thresholds that you can beat in order to get a better success. I don't know what the technical terms are, but since you got a 6 and your number 60, you have a really, really good success. So you look at Paul and you're like, I have the lip reading badge, as you pointed out to the audience. He's saying, should we trust this Wilbert kid? Should we let him know? Should we leave him here to, be stuck here forever? What you feeling?
I mean, realistically speaking, shouldn't we be trying to get everybody out?
Some of them are lost causes.
While that may be the case, the nicest thing to do to help anybody we can.
Paul will just shrug, nod his head. You can tell him then. He mimes all this, by the way.
I was doing the same back, hoping he would understand.
You three just see Paul and Sean just having a conversation of some kind. They are trying to communicate, but they're not talking. There's a lot of hand gestures. It's pretty wild. You can notice stuff if you care to try to discern it, or if you're just going to be like, okay, whatever.
I want to roll to see if I understand this.
Yeah, good.
All right.
You'll look under skills, and it's going to be the skill called notice stuff.
Yes, I see it. All right.
Excellent.
And so I roll my dice and combine the two to make a math.
Correct. The percentile dice, the one that has the additional 0, is going to be your 10th place, and then the 10-side dice will be your 1's place.
Okay. So I got 2 and a 40. What does that equal out to?
So which one's the percentile?
It's a 40.
So you have a 42.
Okay. I beat my no stuff.
For Call of Cthulhu, you're trying to roll
it's going to be under. That's right. That's right. Oh, God.
So there are 2 things you can do. You can push a roll, you roll again. However, if you fail again, you'll get a worse outcome. Or you can spend your luck to try to lower your number. So the luck stat you have, you can spend from that. However, unless I declare blanket reset at the start of the session, you'll be at that new lower number for the rest of the game.
Where's the luck at on this thing?
It's going to be right above skills.
Okay. And if I use the luck, how much do I lose?
It's going to be whatever it takes to get that number lower than your notice stuff.
No, I'm going to go ahead and push the dice. I'm going to push the dice roll.
Okay.
Here we go. Yes, 15.
15? What's your notice stuff number?
Yeah. My notice stuff number is 40.
40? Okay. So you're in that higher success. You're a smart kid, Wilbert. You're used to people ostracizing you for your intricacies. I will redo that later. You're like, oh, I can totally read your silent language. They're talking about you and something about leaving you at the camp? Question mark?
That I said, I know what you're talking about. It's me. And I see that you think about leaving me behind about something and not trying to tell me something.
Well, I did, but Sean says we should at least try to help you. Paul will look over at Sean one more time, very questioningly.
Yes, we really should, because we just got here. It's kind of not cool to leave him behind.
I like you.
Well, I guess it's fine. As you guys are having this conversation, Brendan walks over. Hey, campers, what's happening? Are we all getting along?
As well as we can.
Wonderful.
Indubitably.
I'm happy to hear, kids. So who's ready to go do some camp activities? Who wants to go for a swim? Sean, you remember him being drowned, dragged under the water, kicking and screaming. He has a perfectly benign face. He seems pretty happy today.
Are you sure that's a good idea? Do you know how to swim?
I do know how to swim. I'm not a certified lifeguard, but our lifeguards know how to swim.
Are you gonna? Okay. Alrighty.
Hey guys, did you know that swimming was invented in 2500 BCE by the ancient Egyptians who swam the Nile like a leisurely thing while the Greeks and the Romans used it as military training?
Wow, thanks, Whooper. That was so insightful. Paul says as he's slowly backing up.
I'm pretty sure there were dino sharks swimming back in the day. Weren't they called megalodons?
Look, I know what I'm talking about. Talk about human beings as whole who learned how to swim. Not no flying chicken birds.
Brendan slowly starts pushing you guys towards the changing room. Okay, campers, let's go get ready for a nice swim.
Brandon, you can back me up, man.
Sure. Go change. He leans in. All of you, go. Go change. It's time for swimming.
Frank will now just be starting to like wake up. What? Swimming? Huh?
You feel this camp counselor who you saw just sort of poorly swimming last night, like, guide your group towards the lake.
Oh. Guess we're doing this now. All right.
Yeah, Wilbert, you take a quick stop over at the cabin. Everyone gets changed. You guys are ready for a lake swim. Okay, campers, who's ready to get in that water and go have some summertime fun? That's the spirit. Paul just shakes his head and goes over to the edge of the lake and sits down.
Yeah, this place is weird.
Well, don't be like that, Sean. This place isn't too weird. You just have to have fun, make your dreams come true, and be careful about messing with the tree.
Yes, you're a very special tree.
That's right. We all love the wishing tree here.
I can tell.
Good. Sean, real quick, roll me a notice stuff.
38 out of 60.
Okay. You notice that several of the counselors are interacting with different groups of the kids, but they're all like staring at you.
May not look like it, but I play video games. I don't need to blink.
One of them just enters a staring contest with you. Unblinking eyes.
You see me lower myself into monkey stance and just stare.
I like this. We're going to have a roll off. It's going to be a fighting. Roll me your fight. But instead of throwing hands with an older child, you're going to just be having a staring contest. Now, let's see. You're going to be fighting against Antoinette. Oh, no.
I rolled a 48.
And what you're fighting?
30.
Oh, well, don't worry. She also failed with a 96. So, as you guys are having this staring contest, you blink, but as you open your eyes, you see that Antoinette is rubbing her eyes. They are burning her. She lets out a scream and runs towards the first aid cabin.
Ha! I won. What happened?
Wilbert steps out of the changing area at the lake, and he's wearing a red and white striped full Victorian style swimsuit. Like us, it was the latest craze back in the Victorian era.
What year is Wilbert from? Is he a ghost child?
Don't know.
Honestly, since Frank was snoozing, he has yet to even meet Wilbert, and he still has him. Because when they finally got there, Frank's decision of fun was find a nice spot and take a nap.
Yeah, Frank finds a very shady area.
Pretty much anything far from what, Counselor Creepy keeps suggesting they do.
So I walk over to Frank, tap him on his shoulder and be like, hey, having a siesta, I see. Siesta is how you say relaxation or break. And nothing in Spanish.
Likes the sound of Frank. Frankfurter.
Frankfurter?
Burger. Burger. Destroy us all. Destroy us all.
Show.
Sorry, guys. I had a friend named Frank that we call Frankfurter. That's actually he has the Frankfurt Burger as his icon on our group chat.
Paul, why do I have to be the one to tell him when this is your second year?
You want to save him.
You're the freaking raving maniac. You're gonna have a panic attack and end up spilling the beans about it to somebody anyways.
There's a song called You Can't Save Them, But They Want to Be Saved. Don't save them. It's a great hip-hop song talking about how you can't save those.
Excuse me, I know I'm a child, but where the hell are you from?
So Frank peeks a single eye at whatever is speaking to him, realizes that Wilbert is trying to address him, and in a very loving manner, closes his eyes and ignores him.
God, he's such a Frankenstein. He's either a monster or he's quiet. Either way. I rude.
You want to save him. Points at you, Sean.
Don't save him. You don't want to be saved. Oh, sorry. I was giving up to the fog again, Dad. Sorry.
I'm going into the
I'm
water.
slowly starting to change my mind. I say following Paul.
But by the way, save me from what?
Fine. This place is cursed, haunted. I don't know what to call it. Last year, I was almost stuck here forever, but I got out by making my wish.
Can I tell you guys something?
Are you a ghost?
No. I just have a hard time making friends. So if you want to know my wish, that would be it. It's to make friends.
Damn, I almost
damn.
granted his wish in the first 5 minutes.
Man, I feel like an asshole now, Wilbert. Thanks a lot. As Paul storms off into the lake and starts angrily swimming.
Paul, come back! I want you to be a friend!
No, you're too nice. I can't be friends with you.
Walk up a little closer to Wilbert and I stick my hand up. Good job.
Good job for what? Like I do.
Don't leave me hanging. My hand's still there.
Okay, hoppa!
There you go.
Oh, that's so cute.
Are you my friend?
Yes, I'll be your friend. Keep making him uncomfortable. It's funny.
Yes. I guess Paul is now my new wish. I want to make him my best friend since I made my first friend.
Oh, good luck. Stick to the one wish. That way you have a chance of going home.
Okay, well, I'm making a friend already, so let's just make it more friends.
There you go. General statement.
Yay. I'll say it, yeah. I did want to be saved. Hee hee. As I smile and giggle.
As you guys are bonding, having wonderful summertime memories, the day passes by in a surprisingly fun blur. Sean experiences a lot of weirdness with the counselors just sort of challenging him to staring contests as he systematically just destroys each and every one of them. You guys eat food, you hang out with the other campers, you play some very interesting creative games. It's actually a pretty fun time. We fast forward to early evening, the sun's setting. The counselors are setting up a large fire. It gets roaring. They're handing out sticks and hot dogs. And you all, I assume, sit together.
Wow.
I would say that we are.
Yeah. Bonding with weenies on a stick.
Also, yes, Tony, since you raised your hand,
I just noticed the button there and I wanted to bring it to everybody else's attention. If you push Alt-Y on your keyboard, you can raise your hand to actually let the DM know that we want to speak.
Hello there, this is Matthew from the Wonder Crits, and I'm thrilled to speak to you about our sponsor, Riverside. Did you want to start a stream or a podcast, but don't know what app to record or edit it on? Head over to riverside.fm with our link in the description. They have several different plans for individuals and businesses. For example, the TTRPG that you are listening to was recorded on the Pro plan with 15 hours of multi-track recordings with separate files for audio and video of each participant. There is no limits on edits. Choose edit off transcripts or color-coded timeline. Don't forget to take advantage of the built-in AI features like silence removal or magic clips to get pro editing with a little effort. All this and more for $24 a month on Riverside Pro. Once again, check out the link in the description. Well, what are you waiting for? Give yourself control during post-production with the full studio experience on riverside.fm.
Oh God, everyone. Hands down, hands down. Hands down. Ah! Ah!
So many hands up.
So I put my hands up, I'm rolling my dice.
Oh God.
Good. My ADHD has been wanting to spam that the entire time.
Believer in weirdos. I love that.
You're now by a giant bonfire. You have hot dogs on sticks, and you're all just sitting next to each other.
Do you think we're going to get s'mores later or just hot dogs? I'm fine either way, though.
I have marshmallows, so
Oh,
more than
yeah!
negotiable.
Gonna say, why not both?
As you guys are chatting about hot dogs and marshmallows and s'mores. Counselor Tutors comes up. Hey, campers! I hope everyone had a wonderful day at camp. It's time for our sharing circle. And like a maniac, he runs around the circle exactly 7 times. Who wants to share their wishes and make their dreams come true? Yeah, come on. Who is ready? Raise your hands.
Spells.
Metaphorically. He means metaphorically. This is God.
Yeah, I want to share something, but it's not a wish.
Well, this circle's specifically for wishes, but go ahead anyway, Wilbert.
Sure. These amazing things that we're eating called s'mores were first published in the Girl Scouts Handbook in 1927. The recipe is quite simple. You take 2 graham crackers and chocolate and marshmallow that you roast on the fire, put it together, squeeze, and just spoon to the answer. S'mores was called s'mores because people want some more.
Well, that's a lovely fact, Wilbert. You're eating hot dogs, though.
I'm really starting to believe his best friend was the inside of a locker.
Sorry, that was a good one.
That is kind of depressing, though.
I sadly pull out my ukulele and go, friend, as I touch on, will you join me in the chorus?
Well, this circle's not really.
Oh, my life.
Well, come on, campers. Kumbaya, my lord. Kumbaya. It just kind of it devolves for like at least 5 minutes as Tutors is just yes-anding Wilbert's shenanigans for like way too long.
I'm sorry.
He's yes-anding him completely and utterly. He doesn't seem to like. You can tell he wants to focus on everyone sharing the wishes, but he's just so unnaturally energetic and positive. He's just like, sure, keep going. You do you.
All right, second verse, same as the first, everybody. Kumbaya, bring my
2 of the
Lord.
counselors come up and take the ukulele. Sorry, Wilbert, you'll get this back. They just walk away. Anyway, campers, who wants
a counselor?
Who wants to share their wishes? It's very important in its camp tradition. We all have to make our wishes come true. So who wants to be the first to share?
Mine. You just destroyed my wish.
What's your wish?
I want my ukulele.
Well, you gotta wish a bit better than that, buddy.
Sean, counselor's being mean to me.
Well, buddy, you should be getting with the program.
Wilbert.
We're here to share our wishes. You can tell there's something off. Everyone roll me a notice stuff check. If anyone curious about why I keep having them do notice stuff checks in Call of Cthulhu proper, there are more things you can. Ooh, sounds bad.
I think I should probably re-roll. I rolled a 94 out of 30.
Ooh, that's pretty bad.
Let's try that again.
Cheese and
What's your
crackers.
roll?
I rolled a 76 out of
That's an 83. Oh, no.
So 83. Sean, what was yours?
76 out of 60.
Okay. Wilbert, what was yours?
Cheese and crackers. It was a 47. I'm gonna go ahead and use 4 luck. Or sorry,
Okay.
7 luck.
Excellent. Frank, how about you?
I too have 47. However, I'm just going to keep it as is because that's out of a 25.
Okay. It makes sense Wilbert's the one picking up on this since the counselor is leaning towards him, looking him directly in the eye. Everyone else, it just kind of seems like, oh, he's being his weird, like, hyper happy self. Wilbert, you can get a full look at his face in his eyes. He's smiling, he's happy, but you can like tell. You know when someone's kind of pissed at you. You don't feel like he's upset at you for your like ukulele things, but there's something else going on. You can't quite put your finger on it.
Sir, why are you looking at me? Why is your eye twitching and your vein throbbing?
Why, Wilbert? It's because we all need to focus on getting our wishes granted and done.
Fine. Staring contest.
What's your wish, Wilbert?
I walk over and flick him in the forehead. Tell him your real wish.
To make friends.
How many friends? Give me a specific number.
I don't know. I just want to make friends, and I've already started by making one.
Then you can make 100 friends by the end of the
No.
week.
That's too many. I want 4.
Oh, Wilbert, you have to shoot for the stars here. 100 friends it is. And
No.
you see he walks on. He points at another kid. The kid gives a reasonable wish. Like, I want to make a crown of dandelions. No, you're going to make a throne of dandelions. He does this several times. Everyone roll me a science class.
Real quick, before we roll, I just murmur behind my breath as he walks away. Stupid twat knuckle.
Okay.
Oh, I got lucky. Oh, wait.
Oh, Lord.
Huh?
I think I'm going to keep this one because my science class is 10. That was a 44.
Okay.
Ha! I got a 25 out of 10.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I got a 58 out of 10.
I got a 10 out of 80.
Damn.
You
course, you're the
fucking
smart
know
one.
it all.
Nerd.
Oh my god. They're joking with me. They see me as friends.
As you're looking at what Tutors is doing, you see the others. Sorry, give me a sec. I forgot about Paul, your NPC buddy. Yeah, he also has a shit science class, so he failed. You see the other 4 looking, waiting politely for their turn. But you realize Tutors is specifically asking everyone their wishes and making it just a little bit more outrageous. You wanted to make a couple of friends. He set the goal of 100. At a quick glance, you see there's not 100 people here. The one girl who wanted to make a crown of flowers, he set a throne. You can tell he's systematically and methodically going through and making these wishes a bit more unobtainable to achieve in a reasonable time.
All right, guys. Look, I've come to realize something. The twat knuckle over there. He's taking our wishes and multiplying. For example, our wish to make friends, sex friends, and he made it 100, but there isn't 100 of us here. And then the girl who wanted to make the crown of flowers, he made her make a throne. There isn't enough flowers to supply to make a throne, or even be stable. What a twat waffle.
There's a way around that. My whisper to Wilbert.
Oh, tell me, friend.
Technically, she doesn't have to physically make it out of flowers. If she really wanted to, she can make paper flowers. Or she can just draw a throne out of flowers. It's technically making a throne of flowers.
My God. So I can still make 4 friends? And then to draw a bunch of other friends on a piece of paper and say, I have
No, in
100
your case,
friends?
make imaginary friends.
What?
No, in your case, you're doomed.
Hey, Frankenstein, calm down over there. Yeah, I called him Frankenstein. Burn! Paul, you've been kind of quiet, buddy. You know you're my friend. You're my BFF.
Well,
Best friends forever.
I wouldn't. I don't think those are words that apply to me.
Okay, you're my SBFF, my super best friend.
I think more of an acquaintance, a work colleague would be better.
He's more like a RASH.
Yeah, like that.
What
Oh,
does that mean, Frank? I don't know acronyms. I'm not that cool.
You're smart, Wilbur. I'm sure you'll figure it out.
Fine. Let me roll for know
I'll give you a
something.
fist bump.
I roll to know something to understand what that means.
It would be another. Actually, give me an idea/int roll. Scroll up towards the top where it says Kid Investigator 1980. It's
Yeah,
gonna be
I-
under your. There you go.
Paul, you boob, he just called you a rash.
43
That's
out of
fine. I don't like 'em.
75.
I mean, I don't know what it is. Matt, what is that acronym?
There is no acronym. He was literally spelling out rash.
Well, there you go.
Well, damn. I guess I am kind of a red annoying pustule that idiot.
I don't think he was calling you the rash. I think he was calling Paul a rash.
No, he
No,
was
no,
talking
no.
to Wilbert.
Yeah.
Paul and Frank became real quick friends. That's an insane turnaround.
Yeah, you guys get along very well.
You know what, Frankenstein? I hope my new wish. I hope a bunch of village people come and get you.
Wow.
Frank has drowned you out like after the second word.
All right, Sean, let's get the pitchforks and the torches and take care of Frank.
How about we do some problem solving for your situation?
Speaking of solving problems, campers, Charlie, what's your wish? Points directly at Charlie.
Charlie's gonna look at Tutors and say, I wish to only learn how to tie a square knot with no additions.
Excellent. We'll make sure your dreams come true. How about you, Frank? What's your wish?
Gosh, Toot, I'm not really sure it's qualified up to your standards. I just wish for a better life for my siblings.
Oh, wow. That, okay. Turns away. How about you, Sean?
Whoa. You're not going to berate him like you did to Wendell over here? I'm sorry, Wilbert.
Oh, it's fine. I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon.
You're
He
an
meant to whisper that part, but he said it very loudly.
asshole.
Yeah,
Frank just like squints hard at him like, huh.
You know, I may not get along with Frankenstein, but you know, you're a twat knuckle.
So what's your wish, Sean?
To see you actually drown.
He'll narrow his eyes ever so slightly. Well, Sean, that's not a very feasible wish, but if you think you can achieve it, I like to see you try.
My real wish is to learn more than I knew yesterday.
He's silent for a moment. It's a beat. He'll nod, turn to Paul, ask his wish. Paul says the airplane, and he doubles that to at least 50 airplanes, and he walks off, heading into the woods, past his cabin, past the other cabins, all the way to the back of the campsite. And one of the other counselors comes and picks up some more songs. Wilbert, you get your ukulele back.
I turn around, scratching the back of my head, and I giggle. Sorry, guys, I don't know where that came from.
Charlie and Frankie remember him interacting with his parents.
Hey guys, I wrote a new song. It's called Brian the Counselor's a Twat Waffle. You know what?
No, that wasn't Brian. Brian's a normal counselor. That was Tutors. He's the head counselor.
Sorry, Tutors. And you know
He
what?
wasn't the one that drowned?
Brian was the one who drowned, yes, but this is the big head honcho.
Oh,
Hey,
the guy
guys.
that I don't like. Okay, gotcha.
Yes.
Hey guys, Tutors. So Tutors is actually not going to be a twat waffle. We're gonna call him a blue waffle. Do not look that up though. I'll tell you later.
Cool.
Right.
So, we're going to spend the rest of this week trying to not get stuck here forever, right?
Yeah.
I'm more surprised that he didn't adjust my wish when I said I wish to learn how to tie a square knot.
Yeah, I guess you lucked out. Paul just shrugs.
Hey, Paul. I really meant it when I wanted to be your friend. I'm sorry, I was rude earlier.
It's fine. I'm just kind of stressed. You know, I survived last year, and here I am again. Probably gonna die here.
I think you need to get back with your parents for that, bro.
I do. I should put scorpions in their bed.
Hey, remember, you gotta get Arcadian African black scorpion. It's the most poisonous.
You know what, Wilbert? I guess you're pretty cool.
All right.
Frank's just been annoyingly staring where Toot went off. You know, what? Just bugs. Just leave a nice flaming sack of shit on his bed. So that way he can just rest in his shit pile. Just like he is.
Hey, Frank, you are cool. You're doing that cool, like, that, you know, when they touch the doorbell, and then the neighbor sees a flaming bag of dookie. You're cool. Yeah.
So after blinking slowly, Frank just looks at everyone else. So what are we doing?
Paul will
This
shrug.
may be bad, but how about we do the parent trap and put Tutors out on the lake in his mattress?
And then light it on fire like a flaming bag of shit.
No, we're not Viking.
No,
I want to get my archery badge.
I don't think that's the kind of camp we're at.
Okay. What if we during arts and crafts time just glue him to his chair? So he's stuck there.
I glue him to a chair covered in thumbtack.
Ooh, maniacal. Fabulous. High five.
As you guys are planning, did you want to try any of these pranks tonight, or are you just kind of head off to bed, get ready, and all that?
Hey guys, there was a movie called Full Metal Jacket where we tuck the seats under the bed and then we take full of batteries and just beat him blue and purple.
Okay, Wilbert, I don't think you're that cool anymore.
That's really unhinged. I'm going to bed.
Fine, we'll stick to the basic thing. We'll just go
Frank's
ahead
like
and-
already like starting to doze. What? Oh, yeah. We can plan the demise of Toot another time.
Did you know that glue is an intoxicant if smelled properly? You can get high off glue. I'm sorry, guys. I
Wilbert?
have a lot of free time.
I think I'm starting to understand where your impediment came from. We need
Sorry,
to
guys, I have a lot of
any
free
glue
time.
so he doesn't eat anymore.
I am forcing everyone to go to bed. Good night. Good night, children.
But for me, it's no more brain.
Oh, Charlie, you wanted to do something?
Yeah, Charlie's just gonna be like, all right, good night, waves off.
All right, guys.
As everyone gets ready for bed, everyone roll me a luck check. Let me know if you fail.
At a game, what's a luck check?
Oh, so
So-
21.
21? You know that luck you've been using for lowering your numbers?
Mhm.
You're going to roll your D100 and you're trying to beat your current number.
Oh,
Son of a
beat it?
bitch. Son
Sorry,
of a bitch.
You beat it by getting under it.
Okay. I'm like, wait, we're supposed to get over it now?
No. I just poorly explained that.
75
good.
out of 65, or 62, 3.
20 out of 40.
20 out of 40? Okay. Sorry, Sean, one more time.
75 out of 63.
Okay. Charlie.
Yes.
Sorry, did you pass or fail?
I passed.
Excellent. Frank?
59 out of 60.
Okay. So it's only Sean. How fitting. Oh, I forgot your NPC's here. Oh, shit. He passed.
God
Sean,
damn.
you are falling asleep. You wake up in the middle of the woods in the clearing with the wishing tree. You see Counselor Tutors. He's covered in strange markings all across his body as he's saying something in a language you can't quite hear. He turns to you.
Howdy, camper. It's so nice to see you out here, Sean. Are you here to give the wishing tree your wish?
Give it my wish.
Of course.
Of course, we all give wishes here. We all love to give wishes here.
What do you mean, give my wish?
I'll show you.
He walks back over to where he was standing. You see one of the counselors come up. Curtis seems spooked and freaked out. What's happening here? What's happening here, Tutors? I don't.
Shh. It's okay, Curtis. The wishing tree knows what's best for you.
It's like it does.
Of course it does.
He puts his arm around Curtis and walks him closer to the tree. At first, nothing happens. You watch this weird scene unfold as Curtis looks very confused between the tree and head counselor Tutors. Next thing you know, Curtis is being picked up off the ground. He lets out a ear-piercing scream as the branches begin to dig underneath his flesh, entwining themselves into him. The tree barks and all the limbs begin to glow a quiet, angry red. You see he begins to fade. You see this guy just like becoming more and more transparent, fading and fading before he's gone. Tutors turns back to you.
Another happy camper who made their dreams come true.
And you wake up with a start as you guys have a beautiful morning ahead of you.
Oh, crap. I don't think anybody's living.
So, as you guys get up, get ready. It's day 2, 3, however days are counted when you're at camp. What is it that you guys want to do today? If you ask any camp counselor, they'll just encourage you to try to fulfill whatever dream you had.
If anything, Charlie's just gonna find like a quiet corner and work on tying a square knot.
Funny enough, as you've tried to work on a square knot, any rope you had on your person is just gone.
Ah, damn. There goes my plan for a noose.
Slip knots. The slip knots are always fun.
Good, Wilbert?
Question lost.
Well, Do I tend to notice that there's something up with Sean?
Depends. Sean, did you have any visceral reaction to this dream? Are you trying to hide your reaction, or are you just discounting it as some sort of weird dream ballet?
That's what I wanted. I want to ask you if I can roll to notice stuff, to see if that dream felt more of like a premonition or if it was just a nightmare.
Go ahead and roll notice stuff, and if you can get half of your roll, you'll get some valuable information. Otherwise, you'll probably get something pretty okay.
I rolled a 65 out of 62. 3.
You can always burn some luck.
I can't, because if I burn the luck to go down the number, I will always be just 2 behind.
True, but you'll at least pass this roll.
Oh, so you're saying regardless of what it ends up after I spend the luck, my number will still be 63 to beat?
Your luck number will go down with how much you spend. But if you want to try to get some information at this juncture, not passing this roll is not going to help you. It's the whole risk-reward system.
Well,
it could be nothing useful, but it could be something useful.
But what I'm saying is, my number to beat is 63 right now. If I spend 2 to 3 points to meet or beat, or the points to meet or beat 63, is my number still 63 to beat, or do I have to beat that new number that my luck goes down to?
Oh, no, it would be 63. So essentially, with you being at 65, you spend 2 luck points, you're at 63, you pass. It's not going to get you anything too spectacular since you couldn't get half of that number, but you at least get something as opposed to getting nothing.
Okay. So my luck is now 61.
Okay, with that, after your dream, you're noticing a couple of things. Nothing too major at first, but all the campers that you ran into, Brian and Elsie Judge, Norman Robbins, Leon Tover, and Claudia Aker, you notice they're kind of acting strange. Not like the counselor strange. There's something going on there. You cannot deter what's going down with them. With your fellow with your fellow campers, you can definitely tell there's something going on. They seem like they're moving in a dream, if that makes sense. They're talking and then they stare off for a hot second and then go back to talking as if they didn't just stop and have a moment where they zoned out. Some of them are wandering around confused.
NPC behavior.
Yes.
Okay.
You also notice something, if you weren't looking after this dream, you probably wouldn't have noticed it before. But as Charlie is actively trying to do her wish, you see that counselors are very subtly going around and picking up and taking away all the rope.
Well, just fulfilled my wish. And I decided to go follow one of the counselors.
Yeah. Before that, anyone else doing anything of note?
And Sean is my friend. I noticed something, so I follow Sean.
Frank is doing his absolute best, utmost hardest, and truly above and beyond action behavior to do whatever he can with his power of things he's most likely sure will annoy Toot.
My God, Paul will help you with this. I can tell you now, it's going to be few and far between.
It's like, oh, go do an activity? No, I'll go take it now. Oh, would you like to mingle with people? No.
Yeah, no. The more you try to do it, the more you find he just sort of keeps saying yes and. Would you like to do an activity? No. That's perfectly fine. Do whatever you want. And he says it with the same cadence and the same positive upbeat attitude every time. And how about you, Charlie? Are you going to investigate what's going on with this rope, or are you going to try something else?
Can I point something out? I never specify the knot had to be with rope.
Ooh, fair point. Fair point.
Could use loose string from one of my clothes and just tie a knot subtly in the corner without anyone knowing where I am.
Yeah, you want to do that?
Yeah, how sneaky? Oh, be sneaky is 40 for me. Do you want me to roll that?
Yes, please.
Alrighty. They're all yeah, we gotta get rid of all the rope. No, square knots apply to sewing as well.
Damn. I didn't think of that.
That is a 33 out of 40.
Yo.
You can also work
So
with
you
bed sheets.
succeed. One of the counselor who is definitely spying on you, I need to see they do not beat the spot hidden, which means you're able to get away with it. scot-free.
So I have completed my wish then, right?
Who knows? You're not exactly sure how it happens. You'll need to hunt down Paul and ask him what he did last year to, get away.
All right, I will work on doing that so long as he's not trying to hide from them as well.
He's not. He was following Frank for a bit, but now Paul's just, off in the corner trying to find paper, and he's having a hard time finding, loose sheets of paper. But as you're hunting down Paul, Sean, you follow some of the counselors. I will say this is Tiffany and William. You follow them as they head off into the woods. They're walking down a very familiar path. Roll me your sneaky. Sorry, roll me your be sneaky.
33.
33? 40? Excellent. You feel quite hidden as you're pretty sure that no one's going to see you coming. As you see these two walk into the woods, they enter the clearing with the wishing tree. They walk up to the tree and put all the rope they collected down in front of it. Nothing happens. But you have a flashback to your dream. Branches slowly creak down, groaning under the stress of their movement, snatching the rope like vipers. Hoisting it up, the counselors nod their heads and walk back to camp. They walk right past you without even noticing where you're at. What do you want to do?
I want to avoid the tree as much as possible, knowing that now that I have this information, I've very clearly passed my, achieved my wish. I know more than I did the day before.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to follow them slowly, very quietly, hoping to find anything else.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Wilbert, you were following Sean. Now, roll me your be sneaky.
Son of a bitch.
Son of a beachy.
No, I'm not son of a beachy, but anyway. 64 out of 20.
Wilbert, you're not following by the counselor specifically. You're trying to shadow Sean. And Sean, you hear Wilbert stomp his way through the undergrowth.
What? I look around towards the sound. Do I see
You
him?
spot him directly.
Start waving going, hi.
I grab him by the back of his head and his mouth, and I drag him down to my level. What are you doing out here?
Wilbur, start using American Sign Language to communicate.
Take my hands off of your mouth. What are you doing out here?
I'm here to help my friend.
I appreciate that help. But you could have got us killed.
Again, I'm sorry.
It's okay. Let's get out of here.
Military crawl?
We can just normally crouch and walk. They're far enough away.
It's gonna hurt my curvature of my spine. I have scoliosis.
The words of Paul echo through your mind. Are you sure?
I shake my head and I look around to see how far the counselors are away from me.
Oh, they're pretty far. They're having their own animated conversation.
I stand up straight and I look down at Wilbert. All right, dude, stand up. Just don't be too loud.
Okay.
I've got to tell the others. Let's go.
I got you, buddy. Friend.
As you two are heading back to camp, Charlie, you run into Paul, who is very frustrated that he can't find any paper.
Oh, hey, Paul. Everything okay?
No, I can't find any paper. It's insane. I went to the arts and crafts section. I've asked people. All the papers it's gone. I don't know what's going down. I'm freaking out because I won't be able to make my 30 paper airplanes to get out of here.
Okay. Have you also noticed that all the rope in the camp is gone?
I wasn't looking, so I didn't notice, but it'd be weird if it was gone.
Yeah, remember how I said I needed to tie a square knot? I never specified it had to be made out of rope.
Mars.
So I pull out the square knot in my pocket. Think this works?
Paul looks around. Both of you roll me a spot hidden check. I said to myself and the one player who's doing the roll.
Spot hidden check?
Sorry, I noticed stuff.
I noticed
It's
stuff?
called spot hidden in normal Cthulhu.
Okay. I am going to use my luck points to meet it, because that is literally 5 over.
Paul is going to push his roll because he didn't do so hot. And he got even worse. Okay. Paul looks around, doesn't see anything, proceeds to forget himself and talk at a slightly louder volume. Before he gets too into it, though, you do pick up and notice that one of the camp counselors, you remember her name is Lucy, is definitely spying on you. You have to hide it. They're going to try to probably do something to it before the wish commencement ceremony.
Gotcha.
Every night, everyone gets a little check-in on how their wish is doing. Last year, it was pretty benign, but with how weird things are, they're probably going to try to see how badly they can screw us over.
Gotcha. Paul, how many days are left in the camp?
I mean, last time I got out after a week, so roughly about 2 days.
I am going to gesture to come close to me, and I'm going to whisper in his ear, I have a hidden note. I have a lot of paper left. Find me.
Okay.
Do you want to give it like a day, or?
We won't have to turn anything in till Friday.
Gotcha.
So I'll meet you Thursday night, or I guess Friday afternoon. No, they'll be watching. Thursday night, I'll build all those paper airplanes, and then we have our way out.
All right, now I just gotta hide my square knot somewhere.
That's what he said.
Well, I have an idea of where to hide it.
I'm just saying, suddenly both of you notice Frank's just standing there, like, nodding.
Frank, how's your wish coming along?
Good? I mean, between us, I gave something kind of truthful, but at the same time, something that I knew kind of, really stick it to him, because it seemed like all the wishes they wanted people to say were things like you could, I don't know, physically do. I just went for a wish where it's like, it's true, even though, it's not something I can just, any like gestures with the hand, like as if like making magic.
Oh, fair. Fair, I guess. I would just be careful. I don't trust tutors.
I don't trust Toot at all, especially since, for a counselor, not anything that basically wasn't like, again, a physical activity really didn't seem to be going for it. And say it's not going to happen anytime soon, well, let's just say he can suck a dick.
Agreed. That was so fucked. And as you guys are having this conversation, Wilbert and Sean, you all goosebump style jump scare your way in.
Hi.
The disturbance in the force.
So when I told him my wish, he didn't even bat an eye. I said, walking up behind Frank, hey guys.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I miss everyone? Is there anyone else just sort of standing around waiting to hop into this conversation? He like looks around.
Good, hi.
Hi.
There's like 10 people in the background. Hey, hi, hey, hi.
Hi ho.
Hi there.
Hopefully not.
Hey.
So what's up?
I followed. Well, I should say we followed, and I leer over at Wilbert. Fucking Wilbert scared the hell out of me. Excuse my language. I followed two of the camp counselors. They had all the rope. You want to know where they took it?
Where?
To the frickin' tree. And you want to know what happened? And I look over at Frank with my eyes wide open, my head tilted.
Kinky stuff.
Gave it to the tree, and the vines, the frickin' roots, shredded the ropes and devoured it.
Frank just leans in. So they were doing drugs. Because
If they were doing the drugs, how would I see it?
Secondhand, whatever they call it. Because, okay, look, I can...
Studies have proven that's a myth.
John, buddy, I can understand being embarrassed that, you yeeted a knife into the forest. But now it's eating ropes. Look, the only time ropes and trees are ever a thing is usually when there's a person hanging on the other end of it.
Whoa, guys. Calm down.
Okay, fine, Willie, or tires for the more sensitive people.
We just cut to a flashback of Frank having a memory of his uncle being tied to a tree.
by the foot.
Exactly.
And for a small moment, you all thought you might have seen Frank just smile just then. Maybe, it was just an illusion. Anyway, now look, I'm not saying I don't believe you. Obviously, yeah, something weird's going on, but I'm still just not catching the whole drift of, a tree doing stuff.
Look, I get it. It freaks me out too, and I don't understand it either.
I'm not saying it freaks me out. It's just, what, you're going to tell me I'm going to go take a piss in the woods and the tree's going to go, whoa.
No, but tutors might.
Look, if I piss on him, he deserved it.
It shows an intangible wish that can't be accomplished. That's what this information means. I also had a dream last night. It felt real, but I'm still not entirely sure. I was presented to the tree by tutors like he was expecting me, and the tree did the same thing it did to the vibe, to the ropes to me. Except I shivered, a full body shiver.
You specifically remember it was Camp Counselor Curtis.
It was Curtis. Yeah. The roots, they burrowed into my skin as if becoming one with all of my veins and then filled me. It was the most unsettling thing I've ever experienced in my life, and I'm scared. That means that I'm ready to be prepared for the tree.
Your H.P. Lovecraft wet dream aside, does anyone get the feel that, Toot is just studying up to be a young Catholic priest?
Yeah, he was telling me something about it's not a sin, but I walked away before he introduced me.
Oh my
to you
gosh,
guys.
he did that to me too. Nah, it's like no.
My gosh.
But anyway, hey, Charlie, did you finish your square thingy?
Charlie's gonna put a finger over their lips, go shh, and then kind of subtly nod. Yes, I did.
All you guys have to do, hold on, as I look around, we get some blue jeans and some pantyhose from the girls and a coat hanger and a bucket of water, and we can make construction paper. So he
Wait a
can
minute.
I
Wait a minute.
already.
Why?
What?
Really? You know what a pantyhose is?
I know what
everybody.
pantyhose are.
You,
Shakes his head.
yeah, makes sense. Willie, I'm surprised he knows what women are.
Damn.
Swear, I have a mother. She has pantyhose,
Okay.
so she can hide her
Wow.
varicose veins.
Okay. Wait, no more of that. This is starting to get weirdly uncomfortable. Paul was between you two, and now he moves to the other side of the circle.
Okay, so we got a plan for that. As for me, guys, would you be willing to help me make a bunch of popsicle stick people so I can make 100 of them to make friends? Besides you guys.
Well,
You guys are my friends already, but, if what he's saying is true about the witches thing, I don't want to lose you guys. So I'd rather go ahead and make 100 popsicle sticks and call them my friends.
Well, I was kind of thinking maybe we could dress up as different kids, and then each of those kids could be your friend. You see, this painfully hurts Paul to say to try to help Wilbur.
But then I'd have to give you guys up to the tree. I'd rather give popsicle stick people than you guys. Give the tree its own people.
Well, I don't know that's going to count, though. At the end of the week, we have to present our wishes, and if we're able to I think if we achieve it, we can go. That's what happened to me last year.
Well, like I was saying, we can write different names, and I'll tell the counselor these were all the friends that I made. They made me popsicle stick people to represent them.
It's worth a shot.
All right. No googly eyes. They creep me out.
Paul will, a blue butterfly flies past the TV screen. Paul will remember that.
Oh,
Now, all we got to figure out is you, Frank. How are we going to figure out your wish?
We're his family.
Oh,
Guys, I don't want to die. I mean, I don't mind being his friend, but family, yes, we don't mind. I'm not willing to die for Frank yet. I don't know him.
It's an intangible thing. We're his family. We have improved his personal situation.
I don't think you want to say that too loudly.
That's fair.
Yeah,
That's probably the wrong answer, anyways.
be very.
Everyone roll me a notice stuff check real quick now that Charlie has said that.
Ah, sweet. And wait, is that a 9 or is that a 6? That's a 9. Okay. That's a 19 out of 30.
Ooh, okay. A really
Nice.
good success.
70 out of 60.
Okay. Wilbert.
I got a 28 out of 33.
Nice. And Frank?
Good old 65 out of 25.
Okay. So for everyone who passed, Charlie sort of inclines her head and very nonchalantly points out one of the counselors whose name is Lucy. You see Lucy is almost just unapologetically like staring at you guys, clearly trying to eavesdrop. She's having a pretty hard time at it, but she is like keeping eyes on what your group is doing and trying to keep an eye on what you're saying.
Abruptly, I get up. I undo my tie, wrap it around my hand, and spin it around my head like a helicopter. North Carolina, come on and raise up. It gets turned off. Spin it around your head, spin it like a helicopter. Who am I? I'm Wilbert Mother. Beep.
Paul just gets up and walks away.
Hmm.
And then I turn around and say, this was for you. Paul.
Paul's gone. Contemplate if he should give himself up to the tree now. You guys now know that you got about 2-ish days before it's time to present your wishes to the wishing tree. Lucy is spying on you. Technically, Tudor's is spying on you, but this time it's Lucy. Anything else or anything special anyone wants to do as this day rapid fire?
I was wondering if we just quietly work on each other's wishes. We break up into groups of 2. Frank, you have Paul. You get along with him the best. And I guess Charlie's doing okay. Sean, did you want help?
Help with what?
Your wish?
No, I think it's probably best we leave that one alone.
Okay. Well, if I had one wish, it would be to help you, my friend.
Hello there, this is Matthew from the Wonder Crits, and I'm thrilled to speak to you about our sponsor, Riverside. Did you want to start a stream or a podcast, but don't know what app to record or edit it on? Head over to riverside.fm with our link in the description. They have several different plans for individuals and businesses. For example, the TTRPG that you are listening to was recorded on the Pro plan with 15 hours of multi-track recordings with separate files for audio and video of each participant. There is no limits on edits. Choose edit off transcripts or color-coded timeline. Don't forget to take advantage of the built-in AI features like silence removal or magic clips to get pro editing with a little effort. All this and more for $24 a month on Riverside Pro. Once again, check out the link in the description. Well, what are you waiting for? Give yourself control during post-production with the full studio experience on riverside.fm.
But I got it. I give you the space. I'll go work quietly in mine. Let me go to the art. Let me get the stuff from the arts and crafts locker as I start eating glue.
Don't know. I rush over behind him and take the glue out of his hand.
How about you, Frank?
What will Frank do? I think he's just gonna casually go along with the group.
Okay. We're going to get to some of the more monotonous but fun stuff.
In the meantime, I'm throwing away the googly eyes.
You see they mysteriously keep showing back up on the table.
Am I able to change my wish?
Who knows? Paul left. You can always ask one of the counselors.
No. Then they'll know I know what's up.
Charlie,
Yeah, what's up?
are you planning to do anything else before the day sort of speeds on through?
If anything, Charlie has a very specific spot there. She can hide the square knot. That's all you need to know.
That's fine. I'll say, are you going to be assisting any of the others in trying to get their wish done?
I'll assist others in trying to get their wish done.
Okay, so as the day continues on, things are calming down a bit. I want everyone to roll me 1 playing with matches, 1 fixed stuff, and 1 science class.
So is it one assigned per person, or...
No, everyone just one of each of those.
One of each.
Okay, fixed stuff
And
is a
just
39.
39 out of...
40.
Okay. So pass. That's one.
You said playing with matches? Oof, this one's gonna be difficult. It's a 5 that I have to beat.
Oh.
Yeah, I thought science class was bad. No, playing with matches is the worst.
Damn, it's a 5.
On my 1 side, I rolled a 10, and on my 10 side, I rolled a 30. Do I get a 40 then?
Oh, no, it'd be 31.
31? Okay.
Damn, though.
Yeah, I don't think I want to try and fix that one. So 31 out of 5 for playing with matches. What were the other 2 I had to do? Or we had to
Last
do?
one, science class.
Science class.
Science
That
class.
one's also a really low one at 10. You know what? I rolled a 13. We're going to use 3 luck points to meet it.
Excellent. So that's going to be 2 passes overall. Sean, what you got?
Nothing good. For play with matches, I've got a 52.
Ooh.
Yeah. For science class, I've got a 68. And for fixed stuff, I rolled a 77.
Okay, so nothing. Wilbert.
Darn thing.
Yes, for plays with matches, I got a 4 out of 5.
Okay.
And for science class, give me a second here. Son of a bitch. I got a 99 out of 10.
Whoa.
Hold on. No, hold on. No, my fault. That's a 99 out of 80. I apologize. I read it wrong.
No, oof. As a heads up, when you get any number that is 96 or higher, it's like a crit failure in D&D. Something bad will happen. Would you like to push this roll?
I want to put. Oh my God, that works so much better. 28 out of 80.
Okay.
And then for fixed stuff, okay, I had to have a 60. Okay, got it. Can I push again? Okay, yeah. I don't like that because I don't need a crit fail again. Oh, thank God. 18 out of, where was it? Fixed stuff. 18 out of 60.
Okay. And finally, Frank.
I'm just going to start off by saying my science class and my fixed stuff, 10s. I did not critically fail them, but I did not beat them at all. However, my matches is a 40 and I rolled a 25.
Nice. Okay. And finally, I will do Paul's real quick. 33, his fixed stuff is 10, so he fails. Playing with matches, 76, he's going to push that. So close. And science class. Oh shit, you got a 4 in science class. Okay. So, as this evening / day / the next 2 days up until Friday, you guys are working hard. You're aiming to get everyone's wishes to come true. Conveniently, there was enough successes for everyone to sort of get there with whatever plans they have. Charlie, you successfully have kept your square knot hidden. Over the last few days, you've noticed that the counselors have been doing random spot checks and going around and trying to grab stuff. But you've been able to keep it moving, keep it hidden, keep it well out of sight. Sean, you're struggling. You're struggling real hard. It is not easy trying to hide the fact that you know something. You're not sure how they're going to try to stop you. But you have Frank coming through, pulling some pranks. You have Charlie coming through, distracting them with some weird butt facts. You have Paul staring at Wilbert, which is not very helpful, but it's what Paul is doing a lot of. Wilbert, your lifelong goal to making friends has paid off, as your friends, even Frank, will occasionally sit down and help you. You're not sure if Frank's actually doing any work, but he's there.
Friends.
And Frank, since yours is a lot more abstract, it is a bit harder to be like, yeah, you now have a better life with your found family. But you've been talking to Paul. Paul seems to be like sort of good at trying to like help you through some of your hardship. He's being really awkward about you sharing anything about your home life, but he's trying. He's willing to listen. Charlie's also there. Sean's there as well. Two good friends who you know you can rely on. And we get up to our penultimate day. It's Friday. There's no loud cheering, no trumpets or anything. It's weirdly quiet as everyone wakes up. Charlie, first thing you notice, your roommates are just gone.
That's strange. I'm gonna look around.
You don't see them in the cabin. It's like no trace of them whatsoever in this cabin.
I will peek outside and see if there's anybody waiting out there.
No one waiting out there. You do remember over the last few nights, as everyone had to share how they're progressing with their wishes, that both of your roommates weren't doing too hot with their individual wishes. Do you want to go check on your friends? Do you want to go explore other buildings in the camp?
I think I'm gonna go check on my friends first and hope that they're still here.
As you quickly get changed, get dressed, you run over to the boys' cabin.
I have the square knot on me, though. I have it on my person.
Perfect. Do you knock? Do you just open up? Do you scream to see if they're there?
I will knock first because I know decency. No one wants to run in on somebody else sleeping.
That's fair. You all hear a knock as someone's knocking at your cabin door.
Hey, you guys still there?
Yes.
Frank just goes and leans close to the door. What's the password?
Time to explain, but my cabin mates are gone and the camp is really quiet. Like, unnaturally so.
The password was actually butterscotch, but I guess I'll let you in.
Butterscotch.
Okay.
So he just opens the door and lets her in so she can explain all of that.
Yeah, so I explain what I have noticed to everybody. Like, there's nobody here. My cabin mates aren't in the cabin. I have no idea where anybody is, and I first thought to come to you guys because you might know something, or hopefully that you guys would be here.
Hey, as Don said, it might be the tree. They took them to the tree.
And as you could hear from Willie, sadly, all our bunkmates are still here.
Even Paul, who will just quietly sit in the background of the scene unless you need to directly talk to him.
Real quick, though, I pulled out my micro cassette recorder and said, I'll remember that. Click.
What if my dream was just a nightmare?
I don't think you should write it off as just a nightmare. Just having a hunch. That's all.
But it doesn't seem like all the other campers have passed or at least achieved their dreams. We're the
I'm
only
gonna
ones
turn
that
to
left.
Paul. What about you, Paul? What happened to yours?
Oh, I got it. You see he pulls out his backpack and unzips it. And at some point on Thursday night / Friday morning, you both worked on folding sheets of paper so he can have all his paper airplanes.
Nice. Keep those hidden. I have mine on me.
Perfect.
Have you guys finished yours? Or...
I still heard my fanny pack and my pockets full of glittery stick people with no googly eyes, except for one. I called it Frank.
All right, well, I'll go outside. I'll be by the door, but you guys should get ready to head out. We probably need to figure out where they are. And I'll check outside first before I go out there, because, yeah, Charlie's going to be very on edge, like something is wrong.
Roll me a notice stuff.
A notice stuff? Okay.
A notice stuff.
That is a 21 out of 30.
Excellent. Funny enough, you don't really see anything. You do vaguely hear noises coming from the back of camp, but not like the buildings, more like from the back forest that you explored on your first day at the campsite.
I'll relay this to the cabin, like to my friends, and be like, we might need to hurry.
Yeah. Everyone gets changed, gets dressed, and you meet Charlie outside. What do you guys want to do?
Heads up, as I'm getting changed, I also put my cassette recorder in my back pocket.
Okay.
I'm going to make sure I have my backpack on me with my BB gun tucked into my belt and my Swiss Army knife, making sure that it was in my pocket.
Yep.
All right.
I would think Charlie has her stuff on her to make sure that she's protected as well, but yeah, if anything, the main
Your
priority was
cabin's not
not.
far, so you can
Yeah, if
literally
anything,
just go back to
Charlie's
your
like, I'm
cabin.
going to go get my stuff from my cabin real fast. Does that and comes back.
Okay. So everyone's lock and loaded. It's up to you. You could try to leave. You can go towards where the shanty's at. You can go raid the pantries.
Does Paul have his stuff?
Paul has his stuff.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm just going to be like here. You guys do whatever. I'll just follow.
Well, Paul, how did you get out last time? Did you have to leave yourself, or did you... how?
Huh? Well, Toots last time just saw that I completed my wish, and then he was like super upset, and he's like, no. And then I was just able to go.
Did you walk, or...
Yeah, I walked down and the bus picked me up.
I'll turn to everybody else. Do we want to try that after we get some snacks, or...
You just walk down to the boss?
Yeah.
Hey guys, just as a heads up, I wanted to have a backup plan besides the popsicle stick people. So you know how I had this recorder that I recently just showed you guys?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've secretly been recording us showing examples of friendship. And I was going to give the recorder up as a sign that I made friends.
How does that constitute 100 friends, though?
Because I also recorded the other kids in the background before they all kind of disappeared. Just happy noises and stuff like that. And me going like, yeah, these are my people. These are my friends. We're all having fun, swimming, arts and crafts. To make it seem kind of...
That's actually very clever. I like it.
Okay.
So, you know, technically they can't deviate how many people are on the recording. They just hear a bunch of kids and us having fun. So it could be considered 100 friends.
Plus, in Willie's case, imaginary counts.
Mm-hmm. Fair.
Yeah, that's how I have the stick
Without a
people.
doubt.
I got the stick people. That's my imaginary friends that I made in real life and gave them names, especially the googly eyes ones, Frank. Oh, yeah. I also made one for Paul. No googly eyes.
Thank you.
And I didn't put glitter on there because I didn't think you were a glitter kind of person.
I like glitter.
Hold on. See me shake, blue. Oatmeal glue.
Stop. He knocks the glue out your head. Stop that.
It tastes like sticky oatmeal.
It's glue.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm down with just running away. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah, I think we should just book it while we can, but we do need to grab snacks. That's just on the off chance, I think.
Well, you took my glue away. That was my snoot.
Can you grab me something? I want to go down to the lake for a minute.
You want me to
Sure.
follow you, friend?
Hmm?
Can I join you, friend?
Sure.
Yay. I shall play my ukulele as we walk. 2 heroic friends, 3.
Let's not do the ukulele. I say as I grab the neck of it, the ukulele, preventing
Yeah, we
the.
want to try and stay quiet. We don't wanna draw
let's
attention
not give
to
it to
ourselves.
Frank. I'm afraid he would break it.
And you would be right.
For good reason.
Paul, on the other hand, I don't know yet. He's still a friend, but he's...
Paul is heading directly towards the cafeteria with Charlie and Frank.
Okay, can I get some granola bars with prunes and raisins?
Paul will just throw a thumbs up, but he's going to turn to Frank. It's like, we're not going to eat any of those.
I like to say regular.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna start making my way out the door, ignoring Wilbert.
As you guys are making your way to your respective areas, we'll start with Frank, Charlie, and Paul as they head to the cafeteria.
I want to say I'm trying to be sneaky about it.
Then go ahead and roll me Be Sneaky. Paul will do the same. Frank, you trying to be sneaky?
That's an 11. Heck yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll try.
11 out of 40.
Oh,
yeah.
no.
Yeah, I did good on the be sneaky roll.
Paul's going to burn 9 luck, and he's also going to be sneaky.
Frank's slightly deciding he might need to take a different path.
No. As you guys are walking around, Frank is struggling with being sneaky. He hits things, makes a bit too much noise, but it's nothing too outrageous since it sounds like there's no one here. And as you get closer to the big house behind the cabins at the camp, you definitely hear that chanting coming from the forest behind the camp. However, as you guys walk into the little mess hall area, you see several of the kitchen staff being weird. Charlie, you remember Lucy? She works in the kitchen. She was the one who was spying on you a couple of days ago. You see, for whatever reason, she's silently on the ground, writhing in pain and screaming, clutching at her neck.
As much as Charlie would love to help her out, Charlie's gonna be, I'm so sorry, and just nab as many snacks as she can before running.
As you run and grab snacks and run out, you see more people in weird dying positions. Pauline is being dunked underneath some sort of water. You see Ernest being cut open, just giant bloody gashes opening up all over his body. It's a real horror show up in here.
Yeah, Charlie's definitely grabbing what she can and leaving.
Paul will do the same. How's Frank handling all this?
Wow. Man, they were really fucked up.
I was gonna nod frantically, be like, yeah, just grab and go.
So he is very good at pilfering this stuff.
You guys get a whole lot of snacks as you book it out of there. It's like once you enter that building, something has come alive. As now you see a bunch of campers, campers you haven't even seen here for the last few days. Some campers are being flown in the sky. Other campers are being dragged under the ground. It seems like a horrifying, endless loop of death just constantly replaying around you guys. As things get crazy, Sean, Wilbert, we will cut over to you two. What is Sean's plan? Where's he heading to?
Heading to the lake, hoping to find Tudor.
Sorry, find what?
Tudor.
Well, you don't find Tudor, you do find Brendan. Just like a couple of nights ago on your first night, he's being drowned over and over again. As you see several other campers silently splash in the water as it looks like they're being sucked under the lake.
I know this might be dark humor, but let the bodies hit the floor.
I cover your mouth very quickly. Be quiet. Gonna get us killed.
Okay.
In my head, I think to myself that the only way I'm going to find Tudor is if I go to the tree. So instead, I decide to go down to the bus. Is Wilbert going to follow?
Hey, we can't leave our friends behind. Are we just going to check the bus or see if we can get on the bus?
I'm sure our friends are meeting us there. Let's go.
Okay, I trust you, friend.
As you guys run towards the entrance of the camp, get into the woods, you're feeling confident that this is going to work. As you reach the end of the path, you pop back out and you see the cabins. You can actually see Charlie, Frank, and Paul running towards you with snacks in hands as chaos is unfolding everywhere. Bodies, children screaming. It seems like a real nightmare going down right now.
When I see the others, I'm going to look at Frank and Charlie and I'm going to say very bluntly, I guess this is what happens when you don't fulfill your wish. Let's get out of here.
As you all run out the front, you come back and you see the cabins again. Same scene and same chaos sort of unfolding.
Okay, what the hell?
Should we be worried?
I don't know, guys. I may be the know-it-all, but I don't know nothing about this. I know nothing.
Paul will speak up. Well, last time I was able to get away was after I showed that I completed my wish.
Okay, then let's go show our wishes.
Mm-hmm. I was really hoping we could just book it out of here.
Tried to with Sean and meet you guys at the bus, but it just looped us back around here, like Bizarro.
As you guys head towards the wishing tree area, I assume?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Things get more... Oh, go ahead.
Have I seen, what's his name, Chris? Have I seen him yet?
Curtis?
Curtis, that's the one.
You've seen him a couple of times. I don't have his exact death written, but you see him in his own little death loop.
He's dead, okay.
Yeah, at this point, you can all pretty much discern that the people who you see here are ghosts because it is literally like a rewinding videotape where they are experiencing some sort of death over and over and over and over and over again.
Yeah, guys, in the magazine I was reading about ghost hunting and stuff a while back. This is called an ectoplasmic loop. Ghostbusters. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Da-da-da-da. But yes,
Alright,
as Paul and Wilbert share that little Ghostbuster moment, you guys are running through the ghosts, and they seem to intensify as you get closer to this tree. Like, you see a lot of kids kicking and screaming as they're being dragged into the woods, a dark, overhanging miasma as it gets darker and darker, even though it is early morning right now. You guys enter the clearing. There's a raging fire as you guys feel the heat almost uncomfortably burning your skin.
Hi, campers! I'm so happy you came to our final day at camp.
Hi, tutors.
Hey, Tullus, it's kind of hot. Do you have some SPF 100?
I got what you need.
You see his smile grow exponentially. It gets wider and wider as it splits his face.
I can't wait to feed you to our almighty wishing tree.
I whip out my square knot. Not so fast. I finished my wish. I never specified it had to be made out of rope.
You see his eyes narrow.
Oh, you clever thing. Here, bring it to me and present your wish to Yenthragoth.
I look at Paul. Do I? Or did I
He
already
just
do it?
shrugs.
How can I trust you?
You can't.
So then I put the square knot back in my secret spot. Then I don't need to come towards you.
Then go ahead and try to leave then.
All right. And I go do that.
You see that as you try to leave the clearing, an invisible force stops you.
I think we have to give him our wish list, guys.
You see Tudor's face never waver as his smile grows even wider.
No, don't do it, guys. Just give it to the tree.
Use the heat to my advantage because most string and cloth nowadays tends to be made out of like that plasticky stuff. I could melt the knot together.
Huh? It will cause you some damage, but if you want to, like, stick your hand in it, go ahead.
Yeah, what is it gonna be in terms of damage? Oh, hit points. Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
Roll me a play with matches roll. If
Oh,
you succeed,
no.
you do well enough to not hurt yourself.
I have a lighter if you want to borrow it.
Work better. Yeah, let's do that instead.
Excellent. Roll me a play with matches to see how well you use this lighter.
I'm gonna use 6 points of luck to meet my play with matches.
Lucky.
Okay. You do fantastically well as you slowly melt the string together. You burn yourself a little, but it's nothing that you simply can't ignore in the face of this demonic creature trying to, who knows, eat you, devour your soul. How about the rest of you? Do you want to give Tutors your wish?
All together?
I guess I'm not giving him my wish because just like you, he said to make 100 friends. So I made him out of popsicle sticks and gave them names. You didn't specify I need to make them with the campers.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. You gotta get closer to the tree. You might want to listen to Sean. I'm just throwing that out there.
All right, well, this is why I said all together with the wishes thing. Are we gonna go put it all together?
Follow us on autofollow and we'll do what you want.
I give you my stick people and the recorder.
You have to do it yourself, I think.
I would recommend doing it yourself.
What, destroying it or throwing it?
You have to turn in your own wish. If someone else turns it in for you, your wish was never fulfilled.
Because it's not your wish.
I walk over to the thing and drop off the recorder with the recordings of my friends' voices that I made and the sticky.
Before you let go of the recorder, a branch snakes out and grabs your wrist. Holding the recorder to your hand, roll me a POW. That's going to be under the int/idea.
7 out of 40.
Nice. A super duper success. You hear creaking, crackling, snapping. It doesn't really make words, but you can kind of understand it. You're a smart kid. You're like, ooh, if this kind of went sideways, it would probably hurt a lot more than it does. But you definitely get the inclination that it's asking, what do you present before me?
A recording of friendship.
Okay, now for the fun part. Roll me a luck check.
No.
This luck check will not have any pushes or anything. Purely, your plan succeeds or it fails.
Come on, baby. Yes, under.
Excellent.
22 out of 33.
Congrats. The tree loosens its grip, takes the recording, and you see the smile on Tudor's face falter ever so slightly. But he sticks it back on.
Well, who's going to be next?
Well, Charlie's gonna go next. Alright, tree. I said I wanted to make a square knot. I never specified the material. Here it is. You can't undo it.
Just like before, a branch snakes out, grabs you by the wrists. Roll me a POW check.
Alright, that is a 72. Oh my god, that was close. 75 was the thing.
Ooh, so close. Just like with Wilbert, you're able to resist however this tree's trying to communicate with you. You stake your claim, roll me your luck.
Luck? This has to be, hold on if I did calculations right, this has to be a 61 because of all the luck that I used up. It just meets! It's a 61 exactly!
Ah, it's your lucky day. The tree takes your knot and lets you go. Once more, Tudor's smile fades a little. It doesn't immediately go back. He seems a bit tense. Frank, why don't you present your wish to the tree next?
Frank's just slowly wrapping his head around the fact that we're all communing with a tree.
It takes tree hugger to a new meaning, am I right?
I condone this.
But do you walk up, Frank?
Frank walks up and gives a sly smirk to Toot. Well, wish was to prove the law, siblings. In a way, it came true. And he gestures to all of you guys behind him, and I've made family in a way. Their lives have improved.
Roll me a POW as the tree snakes out and grabs you by the wrist.
Roll power, you said? Okay.
Pow.
They said roll for pals, and it's the power of friendship.
Yeah. You know what anime always says? The power of friendship and punch it harder.
I will beat them with the power of friendship and this gun.
I'm not gonna lie, I heard the same thing.
Nice. This is one of those things I have to roll. Still under.
Yes.
Awesome. I rolled a 37 out of 60.
Nice. Like before, you avoid any damage. Roll me your luck.
26 out of 60.
Nice. The tree lets you go. You see Toot's smile turns into a frown. As before we do you, Sean, Paul's going to go. He beats his pal with a 51 out of 60 and his luck. You guys see Paul walks up and presents 30 paper airplanes. It was my wish to do. A branch reaches out, grabs him. He resists just like the rest of you. However, something happened. You all see Toot smile just a bit as his fist crushes something in his palm. You hear Paul let out a cry as he begins to fade. Kicking, screaming, and crying. No. And he's gone.
Well, it's always nice to have another camper stay forever. Okay, Sean boy, it's your turn.
As he looks you dead in the eye, Sean, you know he's hoping for your failure.
What did you do to him?
I did nothing. He didn't have enough paper airplanes to fulfill his wish.
And he does a casual gesture, opens his hands, and you see a crumpled up piece of paper fall from his hand to the ground.
How'd you get that?
Once you live as long as I do, you have many tricks. But it's your turn, Sean. Present your wish.
I already knew this was going to happen. The night that you found me here against this tree with a knife. And you want to know the fun part? I knew you were the one killing people.
It's not me. It's my wonderful lord. This tree's been here for generations. I simply just tend to its needs.
But you're the one that has been feeding these people to the tree. So by transitive property, you're the one that's killing these people. If we were to go to the feds, what would I tell them? A tree is...
Who would believe you? You're 12.
This is purely for the sake of the argument.
No,
You lost the argument
present your
by
wish.
stating my age.
So,
I know now more than I did the day that you presented the wish.
My lord shall be the one to judge your fate.
and he steps away from the tree, gesturing for you to get closer.
I walk up and I place my forehead against the tree's cold bark.
Oh, go ahead, roll me your POW and do it with advantage. So you'll roll both and take the lower. Or you'll roll twice and take the lower. Showing your brazenness with and against the tree, something sparks in it. You don't know what, but it's like, okay.
Ooh. The first number was an 82 out of 65. My second roll.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, you feel like you're communing with whatever this thing is. It defies your understanding, but it's like, I see you. I feel you. I understand you. Go ahead and roll me your luck.
I got a 9. A 9 out of 61.
John, this tree has been harassing you, scaring you. It's been keeping you up at night. You saw through all the bullshit. You saw the death and you stared it straight in its eyes. Since you got a really high success on this, you get to make one wish. Make it count.
I wish the wishing tree never existed.
As you say your wish, everything sort of fades. It becomes hazy for a moment. As you all sort of snap to from your little zone out, you guys are just enjoying a normal day at camp. Wilbert, you're new to the camp, but Paul, Frank, Charlie, and Sean have been pretty cool. They're hanging out with you. You all been able to do arts and crafts, do a lot of swimming. Counselors have been very chill. It's a wonderful summer day.
What?
Do we remember anything?
Up to your characters. You can accept the fact that it happened and now this is happening. Or you can be like, I was probably just hallucinating. This feels a lot more normal.
Guys, I gave him one of the tapes in my recorder. I still have the recording of all the stuff we were talking about. It did happen.
I fall to
happened?
my knees.
Paul's back, by the way. He's just there and he seems kind of confused at what Wilbert's talking about.
Yes. Hey, Paul, here's the googly
Yeah.
eyes. You can have the googly eyes. I'm not scared of them anymore.
Thank you.
They're for you.
Oh,
He takes them.
hey, Sean.
Yes.
I gotta say, man, I don't have this normally happen, but like, I guess the constant talk about trees finally got to me. At least I feel like I had, just wacky ass dream about trees of all things. So, thanks, I think.
You're welcome. I'll fill you guys in on what's home.
I do have this micro cassette. If we can find a cassette recorder, everything that we talked about was true. It wasn't a dream, Frank.
Wilbert, as you go to play back some of it, it's all static. You get some intermixed spurts of someone saying something.
I can't.
Guys, I think he's trying to think he's coming back. Let's just play it backwards like they did the Ozzy Osbourne records and make sure listen to the devil speaking to us.
As you play it backwards,
Hey campers, I can't wait to see you all again next year.
Oh shit, no, I'm not coming back to this shit. Fuck this.
Wait,
sorry, this is typically how Goosebumps things end, with a gratuitous and well thought out twist.
Plot twist return.
Plot twist?
Yep, but specifically at the end, as Arl Stein always says, every good story has a beginning, middle, and a twist.
And don't forget, it's usually a cliffhanger. That's
copywritten.
boo 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 boo.
There you go. And with that, let's bring our adventure to an end. A spooky end. Wondercrit powers deactivate. I have been your pasta keeper, a walking catastrophe who has the lingering taste of fine shenanigans. The pasta master Randall. I said that twice. Fuck. Anyway, this has been the shape of Tony.
hi guys. I was Sean, and it was an absolute blast to run through this adventure with you guys.
The shape of Matt.
Hey, adventurers. This has been your narrator playing Frank, and it's been interesting going along this spooky tale with you.
The shape of Unc Willis.
Yo, this is your co-DM that got here a little bit late, but we had a fun time doing this. As playing Wilbert, guys. It's Wilbert. Get it right, Willis. It's Uncle Willis if you're going to be right.
Well, and the shape of you.
Hey everyone, hope you enjoyed. I had fun playing Charlie. Let's hope that we can get another episode of this out eventually, but yeah.
Definitely. This one will be one of the more like every now and again. It won't be just for Halloween, don't worry. You'll get more spine-chilling tales. But before we wrap things up, what's going on in everyone's life? What's happening?
Nothing for me.
I've been working hard, overworked, underpaid, exhausted.
Check out me on Goodreads, Randall Golden at Goodreads. Also check out my dad's podcast, Dr. Feels Good. You can check him out on YouTube. He drops episodes Tuesday and Thursdays with the rest of my fam. How about you, Matt? Got any life stuff happening?
Well, for the life stuff, we don't need to delve in that. Everybody comes here to get away from all that, to the grand adventure of things. But speaking of grand adventure of things, on the other side of our recordings, given the streaming I do with a friend of mine, we have basically a bunch of artwork, and now that the artwork has come through, lore behind the characters that we've created. So once we get that put together, we'll have basically a whole streamlined V2 story where, games, lore, the whole bit, just a bunch of fun stuff.
Awesome sauce. Awesome sauce. With that, Tony, start us off with the out song.
Song? Oh, shit. I don't know.
You got this.
I don't remember it.
Come on. Boom, 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 crit.
Boom, crit. We are the one.
We are the wonder crits. Boom, 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 crit.
We are the
wonder crits. Happy Halloween, everyone.
Happy Halloween.
You sure this one's for Halloween?
You mean Summerween?
Yes.
No, it's going to be Halloween when this episode drops.
Oh, okay. Happy Halloween, everybody.
Yes, happy Halloween, everyone.
And for you guys who are waking, happy Samhain.
Happy
Yes,
Samhain.
happy Samhain as well. Happy Samhain.
How could I forget?
Happy Samhain.
That was horrible.
Thank you for listening to the Wonder Crits. This has been your DM and co-editor, Randall, Hume, playing as Charlie, Tony, playing as Sean, and me, your narrator, playing as Frank, as well as our friend Willis, playing as Wilbert. We would like to thank music production by Luke Productus. I will always mess that up.
It's all good. Productus.
Administration assistance by the Deep Coat Man. If you would like to support us, you can support us at Wonder Crits on X/Twitter and at official Wonder Crits on Blue Sky. If you enjoyed the broadcast, we release new episodes in the middle of the month, Thursdays, so you can look forward to our next episode on
November 13th.
Please remember to give a like, a comment, as we enjoy reading them anytime we can. And if you really liked it, go ahead and leave a spooky subscribe. Hope you have a great day, and remember, roll wonderful crits.